This conference will now be recorded.
Okay. So last session, which we did on Friday, I was explaining you all about what are the steps we got to customize in order to create a material. Why we step into the other modules, that is inventory, to come up with the these five stages. I haven't explained about the five stages. I just said in order to create a material, we need to have the five customizing steps relevant to material master data to be done. Five steps and two steps relevant to accounting need to be done. So usually during the live project, either production planning or materials management consultant will be doing this material master related five steps, and two steps of accounting will be done by the FI consultant. Until I set up these seven stages, I cannot create a material from SD point of. So that, see, you all need to understand the make concept of the material, maintain concept of the material, sell concept of the material, banking concept of the material. So make, maintain, sell and bank. Complete O to C process. So order to cash. So when I got to sell a product, I need to get connected with the stock maintained, which is to be backed up with the production. And after sales, it should be hit the finance book. So SD is such a model which interacts with inventory, production, and accounting. Then only you get to see this output of O2C. So during the live project, these relevant steps will be done by the relevant module consultant. But as we are moving independently here, these steps to be customized by us. Then only you get to see the output of material master in terms of the output O2C. So what are these five steps of accounting? Sorry, five steps of material master. What are these five steps, two steps of accounting? You need to understand now. Okay. So one by one I'll explain, then as how time permits, we'll see in terms of make. Now here, these are the five steps of material master. Maintain field selection for data screen. Maintain field selection for data screen. Right? So when I say maintain field selection for data screen, how the fields to be organized, you are connecting here. How the fields to be organized, you are connecting here. Right? Now, define industry sector and industry sector specific field selection. Now, this step will tell you about how the material you are creating need to be described. So, for example, every company belong to one industry. A car belong to automobile, right? A car belong to automobile, a tech clothing belong to textiles, mobile belong to electronics. So every company belongs to one industry sector. So here I need to define the industry sector and tag the above made field reference to it. So the B is connected to A. A is made to connect for B. So in the step B, we are defining our own industry sector to which we tag the field reference over here. To which we tag the field reference over here. All right. So define intersector and field selection for data screen tells you about your above made field reference will be tagged over here. So you are defining the intersector and connecting how the fields to be respondable when you use that intersector in the front end. That's how this A and B will be interrelated, are interrelated. Now maintain company code for material management. This step allows you to activate the financial year. Until you activate the financial year to the material management, system will not understand when you got to create a material, that material belong to which month or which year. All right. So understand this logic here. Maintain company code for material management is all about initiating the current calendar year to the company code. Until you do these steps, system will not allow you to step into the material creation first of all. And material type. Here you are defining how the material type should respond with what fields and the views. See, attributes are something which controls a material type, and in a company you will see a material in many stages, as raw material, as semi-finished, as finished product. So we belong to sales domain and we see a material from finished product point of view. So as a trainee, you should understand how a material type behaves, performs. So even though it's a role of a production or inventory guide to make the material type, since we deal with finished product, we'll see how to set a material type here so that you understand how it responds in the front end. See what all the areas and values which are participating in our journey. When you understand to make them all in terms of customize, when you understand usage of all them, then you get a clarity of where it plays a important role in your module process, and then you understand where it plays an effect of your module execution process. That's the concept of cross functionality, and integrations are made very much involved in these updated versions of SAP. So that's the reason these are must to be configured. Okay, so that's the reason I have included these areas in our training program so that you understand the benefit of the cross functionality, purpose of the cross functionality, effect of the cross functionality. Now, material group. What is the purpose of this material group? Now, if you all remember, long back when I was started working on enterprise structure, I was talking about what you say material group. I was talking about divisions. I was talking about divisions. So I said division is an identification of a spectrum of products. I say right. Division is an identification of a spectrum of products. I say. So within the division, when you want to work on subcategories, I was talking about this. We'll see in the coming future sessions when you work on material master essay. Now here material grouping allows you to come up with the make of the subcategories. how it works, we'll see. But before we set up these 5 steps, first we need to set up these 2 steps of accounting: global settings and posting periods. Because until you do the global settings, you cannot set the posting periods. Until you set the posting periods, you cannot connect the current calendar year to the company code. Interrelated. So first you need to do this 2 steps of accounting. See, before we customize the above 5 steps, above 5 key status of metal master, there are basic steps of accounting need to process. That is global settings and posting periods. All right. So understand the point here. During the live project, the global settings and posting periods will be set by the finance consultant. They are the primary steps. They are the primary steps to be done. So here we are setting up the infrastructure for our client. What is the example company we are running up? See it, right? Can anybody tell me we are doing for see it, right?
Zara.
Zara, yeah.
Zara.
Yes, yes, thank you. So for our client Zara, we need to start setup of global settings, because until I do the global settings, posting periods cannot be. So global settings are some of the key accounting settings which makes the financial operations to be recognized. So first we'll see these global settings, then we'll initiate the posting periods. Right? So what to be done in global settings, what to be done in posting periods, we'll see. So let me log into the SAP screen. Allow me a minute. Okay. So go back to the IMG screen. Now here, please understand, we have the old version pattern by path, we have new version pattern by path, slight changes. Because if you go from either of the version process, the layout is only one. So the servers what you're using, whichever path you have, you should know how to go. You have both old and new paths, you can go with either of them. You have the new one, you can go by new one. You have the old one, you can go by old one. So I need to go to the first. I need to do what? First of all, I'm doing the global settings. What is global settings? The key financial settings which affects the complete business operations of the country. See, I mean business operation of the company. I'm sorry, not country. So because the production department works according to the company's financial policy, inventory department works according to the company's financial policy, sales department works according to the company's financial policy. So global settings is something like all standard accounting settings which affects the complete financial operations of the company. right? Relevant to sales, production, inventory, warehousing, and all. So when you got to work on global settings, you need to come down here. Here you'll find financial accounting, you'll find financial accounting new. Both you will see. Okay, so if the server what you're using, if it is having only financial accounting, then go under financial accounting global settings, company code, enter global parameters. You need to work over here. Click on position, find ZAR, Zara India Private Limited. Double click, and you should work on this layout. If you are coming by the old process, financial accounting from where? Now, this your server got only financial accounting new. If you come by here, financial accounting global settings new, global parameters. Enter global parameters. Enter global parameters. All right.
సార్ వాయిస్ అంత క్లియర్గా సార్ వాయిస్ సరిగ్గా వినిపించడం లేదు సార్.
Others can hear me clearly, please. Can others hear me clearly?
Yeah, yes, Vamsi.
Okay. So if you don't
Yes, sir.
hear me clearly, just log out and log in, or move to some place where your connection is good. Internet connection, I mean to say. Don't worry. And recording is happening on my screen. If anything is happening, such so don't worry. After the class, when I send the recording, you can understand everything clearly. Okay, so see what it is saying, data is been logged by user so and so. So when two people are trying to log into one application, you will see such situation. Say no. What to do? Go a step back. SM12 to delete the lock entries. Remove your username and give star and enter. It will show all the logged entries. Again say delete all. Select all and delete all. Say close message. Make sure everything is done. No lock entries found. Yes, fine. Now I go back to the IMG screen. Financial accounting, financial accounting global settings. Enter global parameters. Now click on position Zara. See, even though you come by financial accounting, or even though you come by financial accounting new navigation, the process is same, the application layout is same. What I want to say, versions change, but navigation may change, but the functionality will never change. Remember this point, everybody, please. So, to whichever source you come, navigation source you come, the path remains, I mean, the functionality remains same. That's what I want to reconfirm to you all right, done. So in this layout there are so many fields. Now please do not touch all the fields. Get into only those fields which are relevant for your module to get processed. What all those fields? Chart of accounts. Company comes defaultly because in enterprise structure we assign the company code to company, and you need to activate your company code. Fiscal year variant, proposed fiscal year, field status variant, posting period variant, maximum exchange rate deviation, negative posting permitted, activate cash management. So how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Totally 10 fields, out of which one comes default. Right? So only these to be, do not touch other fields. Now why these fields only? What are they? You need to understand now. The first is chart of accounts. What is chart of accounts? Chart of accounts tells you about the company's financial policies. The SAP is been given all country specific financial chart of accounts. During the live project, the company belongs to whichever country that financial accounting, that the chart of accounts will be selected. But 99.9% always we take INT. Why INT? The companies where SAP is implemented, 99.9% they have operations in more than one country. That means they need to follow the global chart of accounts. In a simple terms, if I say all domestic companies go by as per the RBI standards, Indian policy. All multinational companies follow as per the World Bank policy, World Bank accounting policy. Simple. Okay, don't think this is only the conclusion of saying, just for your understanding, I'm saying. So, chart of account reveals the company's financial policies. So, it's not again you or I who decides, it's the company according to their financial terms, what income terms, what posting periods, accordingly the chart of accounts. Income terms you understood when creating the customer master data. The same here, chart of accounts will be told by the client to the finance department, and here what we maintain it will be set by the finance guys. Here when you're practicing always take INT. Even in live projects 99.9% the FI guys will take this one. So INT to be focused. Description it will be chart of accounts international mostly, but in some servers if somebody change the description, don't worry. The short name to be considered. So INT to be taken. Company code is productive. That is you are activating your company code for the financial operation purpose, for the financial infrastructure identification purpose. And fiscal year variant. Always take K4. Why K4? If it is USA, your financial year starts from January and ends at December. If it is India, it is April to March. In some part of European based country, it is June to July. So no matter it is Jan to December or April to March or June to July starting, you are following a 12 months calendar with 4 quarters. So always K4 to be taken, no matter your countries or your company belongs to whichever what is say term. A 4 specific period calendar is being followed. So always take K4. And propose fiscal year, whatever year I'm correcting now, that should be recognized by the system during the material creation or during the inventory maintenance or during the accounting organization. So proposed fiscal year means system should read the current calendar year. Field status variant, posting period variant. For time being, you give us 1000 is system default. In the next coming step, we are going to make our own variant. So this will get replaced automatically. What is a variant? One, how we make a variant and what we activate to the variant and how it connects here. Everything you'll understand in the next coming step. Maximum exchange rate deviation. Always we give 10 here. Give us 10. Maximum exchange rate deviation means when the companies is having multiple currency formats, the difference of currency to currency will be below 10% only. Beyond 10% means the economy will fall down. Fluctuation of exchange rate deviation. So 10 will be given, it will be in points only. So during the live project, anywhere it will be 10. Exchange rate deviation. So give us 10. Negative posting permitted. Negative posting permitted when I say during the time of sale, if you got to give a discount, system should permit. Whatever price is been fixed up from the finance domain, on that price if you got to give any cash back to the customer or discount to the customer, system should allow. And whatever payment is coming with reference to sale or any other activity, that should hit the cash management. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other than these fields, do not touch any other fields, please. If you touch any other fields, it will ask some information which is directing you to the core accounts, which is not our process. So these to be corrected because these fields affects the business operations of our sales module, some part of inventory, some part of production, some part of warehouse. So since our module to be customized and other module to be organized and connect to our module so that we can see the output of our module, that purpose we are saying these fields only. And what is the purpose of these fields? You are understood by now. You will see the effect how it works as we go. So save it, continue, go a step back. Now if you see here, if I go to I've done through coming by financial accounting new. If I go by financial accounting global settings, company code, enter global parameters, click on position, ZAR, the same layout. If you go from the old or new, the make is the same, the process is the same, only like old gate and new gate concept, but the premises is the same, right? Done. Now we need to work on posting periods. Posting periods is all about setting up the current calendar year in the system. So here, hmm, financial accounting, if we come, financial accounting, then we have financial accounting global settings, documents, posting periods. We got three steps. You need to define open and close posting periods, define a variant first, open and close posting periods, and assign variant to company code, right? The same process if we come by financial accounting new, financial accounting global settings new, ledgers, fiscal year and posting periods. Here defined variant, this is first step, open and close this is second step, then this is third step, and this fourth is not relevant for us, ignore. Only these three steps to be done, right? So first define variant. Variant is a term to which you are going to activate the current calendar year. So new entries, ZARV, Zara, variant. So I made my own variant, save it, back, back. Open and close posting periods. You get this pop-up. If you get so, click on maintain all. You need to come to this layout. If you don't get this layout, if you don't get the pop-up, if you don't get this pop-up, directly you'll be coming to this layout. Finally, I need to get here. So here you'll find all with 5 ADKMS, 1000 ADKMS, 555 ADKMS plus 1000 ADKMS plus 2000 ADKMS plus. Like this for every process you will have all. So whichever one you take, either take 0005 with plus one, or you take 1000 with plus one, or 2000 with plus one, or anything in the server what you have with from and to GL blank. There should be nothing. Okay. So I take for example 1000 plus, copy it, replace this 1000 by what we made Zara, ZAR, our variant. And here this should be 1, this should be 2024, this should be 12, this should be 2024, this should be 13, this should be 2024, this should be 16, this should be 2024. The servers what you are using already I changed to standard, that's the reason it is showing 2024. Otherwise the servers what you are using, it may show 2020 or some other year, all, or still even 2020 it may show, or 2012, 2013, 2015, 2018, anything it may show. So whatever year you find, make sure you connect here 2024, 2024, 2024, 2024 and all. Fine. This is one financial year, yes. And carries 12 months, yes. Now today is what? Today is 24th, right? Okay. So what I'll do, I'll make this as 2025, because by the time we step into the material creation, let us take 2025. Just a minute, it is not. I'll take 2025. 2025. Right. So one complete financial year which carries of 12 months. Then what is this 13? Then what is this 16? Now you need to understand this logic. If your company have a product of 2024 stock, then what they'll do? So 2024 December month left out stock will be opening balance of 2025 January. So 2025 12 months plus 2024 December 1 month is equal to 13. That is the understanding of this 13. Then what is this 16? 2024 last quarter assessment and last month left out stock is base for 2024 opening balance. So 12 plus 1 plus 3 is equal to 16. So this is 2025 12 months, last month of 2024, last quarter of 2024 is equal to 16. We got nothing to do with this. It is for internal accounting purpose. But why this 13, 16, 12, 1? For that understanding purpose. And do not touch this last field. It is nowhere relevant for us. So enter, enter and save. Done. Now go a step back. Now assign variant to company code here. So just now we have connected what? Standard 1000 as a variant. I said it will get replaced in the coming steps. Now you can see ZAR, enter my company code for which we connected the 1000 variant. I said this 1000 will get replaced by our mail. Now here I made my own variant to which I tagged the current calendar year for which I'm connecting to my company code. So whatever calendar year we connected, that is been recognized to this company code. So whatever operations you are organizing using the organization levels, what you have organized under this company code, they all are connected and understood relevant to 2025 operations. You create a material. System understand is 2025 preparation. All right. So that's the impact of two steps of account. How global settings is interrelated to posting periods, because if you want to connect the current calendar year, it need to be organized globally. So we made the global settings and we have connected the current calendar year to the company code. Now we need to do these 5 steps, right? So tomorrow we see these 5 steps at a stage. If I start now, I may not even complete the first step. So we'll complete customizing in tomorrow's session. Then I'll explain how to work on material creation in the front end. All right. So tomorrow we see these 5 steps, and Wednesday we are taking a break, and Thursday we are going to see how to create a material in the front end, and Friday we are going to see the scenarios in terms of material extension and creating a material with reference to existing. How it works, we'll see on Friday. So that's how we are organized for this week. So thank you all and see you in tomorrow's session. Don't miss out.